Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. It is Tuesday night. We're doing another watch party for Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 2. What episode is this? 5, 6, 5, 4, 5? I don't even know. How are you guys feeling about the show? How are y'all feeling about Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 2? Last week, if you were here for the party, you know we saw the whole Indiana Jonesy Zepho type temple with the weird kaiju. It was cool. It was cool. I enjoyed watching it, but I still don't love the show. I still nothing made me care enough to really go back and be like, oh, I loved all of that. I did, and it's weird because I really enjoyed a lot of it. I did. I've liked a lot of all the episodes so far, but nothing's grabbed me yet. So how are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling so far about this show? Let's see. And also, hopefully you can hear me and see me okay. Looks like the stream's doing fine. My software that... Oh, there we go. Patrick Savage is watching over on Twitter. He slapped a fart sticker for 0-bit. I love the sticker bit. I just have to remember to turn it off. Or, well, you guys don't use it whenever the show starts in about an hour. So what are we going to do for an hour? Wow. Okay, there's someone else here. Jim Bob, what's going on over there on Twitch? So right now we are on... What are we on right now? We're on Twitch. What does this button do? I'm afraid to hit buttons because it's new software. But we're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. Where else are we at here? We're on Twitch, YouTube. Is it just the 3? I think there's more platforms than that I'm on right now. But I see little buttons on this little thing, and I'm like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You know what? I noticed something was weird here. My window for your comments is not open. So I'm like, I can see them on the YouTube platform, but not on my platform. Patrick says, you can hear me loud and clear. That's cool. Good. Julie, Jason, we need Mel and Jennifer Jones. Yeah, hey, where is everybody? Is everybody here? I see Tom's here. So is Jason here? Jason and Julie are here. Nice. Mark Corpse is here. Pangea, what's up? Tom again, Jason, Julie, Chelsea, Jim Bomb Penny over on Twitch. What's up? _ how you doing? Good to see you here. Brent Hobart, of course. Happy Tuesday. It's episode 6. It is episode 6. I was looking at the description from the last stream, and I wrote on there, I think, episode 5, which is apparently correct. So this is where I'm at with the show. I don't remember 5 previous episodes worth of content on this show. I remember the riot rate. Was it riot racing? That one? I remember the last 2 ish. You know, the cool temple adventure we had last week. Riot racing before that. It's not landing. It's not landing with me. It's not landing. Alright, let's see here. Everybody thumbs up the video. Yeah, please. That'd be nice. That'd be really cool. The Dan Oceans missed me on, but you do. It looks like you guys had a good time, though. It looks like you guys had a really good time. I wish I could have been there. Look good. Andy, what's going on? Good morning, sir. Good morning. Mel, what's up? Here for the watch party. You gotta say it like that. You gotta say it like that. All the gang is here. What's up, everybody? The Bad and the Batchorians. What? There you go. Hello, Tom. We're all going to just do bad accents. I get to do it live. You get to hear my bad accent. I just get to read yours on the screen. That's funny to me. So, yay, Galen's here. What's up? Bummed that you missed the Galaxy's Edge gathering. Me too. Alright, let's see where this poll... What did I put in the poll? I forget what I asked. You think we'll finally see Gungi tonight? Do you think we'll finally see my boy? Are they going to wait? How many episodes are in this series? Is it 8, 9, 10, 12? 57. More than half of you were like, no, we're not going to see Gungi tonight. We're going to see something else. What? So last week's episode was called Entombed, right? Hear my clickety-clacketing. Season 2, Episode 6. What is it called? Come on. Where does it give me the name? There's got to be a wiki for this thingy, right? Somebody drop the name if you know it. Oh, can I just type in episode list? List. That's what I want. So, new fireworks show for the 100th. Oh, is it good? Is it good? That's where they do a lot more like projections and stuff on the castle, and like Baymax flies around. That sounds kind of cool. How is the weather here? It's cold. It is nasty cold, and honestly, it's messing up my world. I don't function well in the cold. I don't. I don't want to get up. I don't want to move. Like, it's oddly cold for Las Vegas. We have our streaks. I feel like last year or the year before, it got cold maybe like once, twice. I'm still wearing shorts right now. Like, I say cold, whatever. But, like, for me, it's cold. Like, I got to wear a jacket inside. If I'm sitting on the couch in, like, the front room, I got to be under a blanket. Like, that's cold. Like, to me, that's cold. So it's not fun. I don't like it. It's been rainy and kind of, like, gloomy earlier this week. I guess more just Monday. That I liked, but it's the cold I could do without. Really hope we see Dungy. Who's Dungy? Bad Batch sometimes feel like a shower half of the time. It's great. The other half it's terrible. Is that how your showers are? Feels like a shower. Half the time it's great. The other half it's terrible. I don't know what that means by shower. Oh, you do mean Gungy. Cool. So Friday is a big day. Who is going to Mosh? That's a good question. Who all here is going to be attending Mosh in San Diego? Brent, oh, you got your swag box. Awesome. Good to see it. Just happy to have Star Wars. You know what? Dual Madness? I agree with that sentiment overall. Yeah, you know what? We got new Star Wars to watch. That's... Love it, hate, whatever. Like, we got new Star Wars to watch, so I love that attitude. I absolutely love that. I likely think we're getting another single episode caper tonight. Okay, how many episodes are there total? How cold is cold? It's going to be embarrassing. Let me look at the weather app. You're going to be like, you're ridiculous. That's not cold. Currently, it's 35 degrees. That's cold. I don't feel as bad now. It is cold. 35 is cold. I was worried it was going to be like 62. I was like, no, it's 35. World of Color has a Star Wars segment. I did see that. I saw some clips of that. It looks cool. It's 28 degrees in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, right? That is Dallas-Fort Worth, I believe, DFW. Snowed a little here and there. I saw that, especially over in like Summerlin up by the mountains where it's a little bit cooler anyways. They got some snow on Monday. That's pretty crazy. SoCal's been dipping into the 40s at night. Yeah, we're 35. Plus, ice on the ground isn't going anywhere. Oh, no. In Canada, you had negative 50 Celsius before winter even started. Well, that's Canada. 16 episodes in total, and we're at 6. We got 10 more to go? Wow, that's actually a pretty healthy season. I like that. New Super Bowl halftime show, Grogu dancing to disco Star Wars theme music with Chicky Nugget backup. That would be pretty amazing, actually. I like the idea of taking the train from Anaheim to San Diego for Mosh. Okay. Like, I know I'm not taking the train because I'm going to have to bring Mosh stuff. I was like, do I don't want to say announce it because it's not like it's an official thing. But there's a good chance that a lot of us are going to be in Disneyland a day or two before Mosh. Just hanging out. Just being ridiculous, us, as our little group. So we might run into some of you that, it's like one of those things, like, it's not like an event. Like, we're not planning on, like, hey, come meet us at Disneyland or anything, nothing like that. But if we happen to see you and say hi, we know you, absolutely. But it's very likely in July, before Mosh in San Diego, day or two before, we'll be in Anaheim. It's very, very likely. And it'll be fun. It'll be so good to hang out with everybody back in the parks again. Nate said he had a long day and might not make it. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. A long day, too. It's a warm 21 in Alaska. Oh, my goodness. 50s in LA. All right. The train. See, I like that a lot of people are getting in on this train thing. That could be really fun. If you guys do it, document it. Like, I won't be on the train because I got to drive. I got to load my car up full of stuff for Mosh. So I have to drive. Anything below 60 is cold. I'm a Phoenician. Is that what you guys call yourselves, Phoenicians? In Phoenix? But also, you guys get extreme heat. Extreme heat. 32, Kaylin. And right now, that is a higher temp as of late. All right. I think people forget that it actually gets pretty cold in the desert. And LA too, but desert not as gnarly as Vegas. Yeah. Oof, it gets rough here. This isn't, not as far as cold. It gets rough as far as heat. It gets nasty hot. Just, yes, Tom, anything under 70 with it. And that's how I felt. Like, when I went to check the temperature, I was like, I'm going to look and it's going to say 62. I'm going to be such a baby. But no, it's 35. It is legit cold. That is cold. I don't care where you're from. 35 is still cold. It may not be as cold as some of your extreme temperatures in Alaska and Canada and whatnot, but 35 is still cold. I don't care who you are. Keep an eye out for that. And I might snag a resin, come down in the evening, do Smuggler's Run. I think we've got a full crew for Smuggler's Run. Like, if we all end up going as planned, because that was the idea, was to do Smuggler's Run, and we're like, we've got enough of us. So I don't want you to be like, but definitely, if we can get a big crew, we can maybe take over a couple pods. Recently got a bit of snow. What? All melted away pretty quickly, though. That's cool. We got snow here in Vegas, which hasn't happened in like a decade. I think we had a little bit last year or something, but it was like, it never sticks. Mile from Fullerton train station. People can leave cars at my place. Oh, there you go. How long does that train take to get from San Diego or from Anaheim down to San Diego? Or Fullerton, technically. Was that like an hour? I mean, you're not really... Are you stopping a lot? I guess it's a train. It's got to stop. I went a little crazy at GE last week. Lots of pins in Vader lightsaber. Nice. Oh my... I have so many pins. Like, I went through the pins that I actually like and will put on stuff. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 35 pins. 35 pins just sitting right here on my desk, just out of frame. And these are things that I'm like gonna use specifically on other like jackets and stuff, and I don't have anywhere to put them. I could just throw them in a bag and be like, when I get to it. But I want to put them on something. I don't know what yet. What am I drinking tonight? A Coke Zero. That's literally it. Just a Coke Zero. I might switch it up closer to the episode if I remember to take a break, since we're doing a whole hour before the show. I'll probably take a break about 11:50, just for me, a little potty break and stretch my legs before I got to sit here for a little bit. But I might fix something up then. But for right now, just a Coke Zero. I need to verify if the train is running. There were issues with the tracks getting washed out. Oh yeah, a lot more rain happening lately out there, so that is definitely a possibility. What is this? Remember visiting state of Maine, temperature was in the lower 60s during the summer, and that was crazy. Yeah, that's fair. Lower 60s, that'd be nice. I wish we had lower 60s. We're double that here. Almost double that. About 2-ish hour ride, I believe. Okay. I mean, that's about the same as driving, right? If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I did the Anaheim to San Diego drive. But I remember it was about 2 hours. Long time since I've done it. Grab Rezzies, wear a Star Wars punk. See? Could be a little mini mosh takeover at Disney, unofficial mini mosh takeover at Disneyland. That'd be kind of cool. I need more flair. I'm good. Actually, I've got a patch or two that I still need to add to this thing. But uniform, I like you call it uniform. I don't like that you call it uniform. Pepsi Zero for me. Because nobody has this. It's not a uniform. This is unique, baby. Got it. Olga's got an Olga's, but it was 8:30. 8:30 in the morning. Never too early. I agree, though. I agree. I like going there early in the morning, actually. I really like it, early morning Olga's. Could never live in Vegas, to be fair. Once it gets to 77, you're out. Oh, yeah. No. We get those, like, 117, 118 in the summer. It's nasty. Nasty. Disneyland Daily announced it's reopening. Don't remember the date. Which thing are we talking? What are we talking about is reopening? The train? What are we talking about? Um, where's what? Why? The wrestler thing still just weirds me out. Not gonna lie, I don't get it. I'm assuming that's a wrestler. I mean, that looks like he's holding belts on him, right? Where's it? Anakin, right? I don't know. And he's a Force ghost. What do you want? Usually prefer Pepsi 20. Is that a thing? Is that a drink? Pepsi 27? I've never heard of Pepsi 27. Where's my 35 pieces of flair? Exactly. Thinking of incorporating Dano Banner into the back of it. Oh, what? That's cool. I like that idea, actually. That's a good idea. If you do that, I want to see it. Let me know. Oh, Toontown, March 8th. Was like, is it going to be fully done? And also, Tom, how was Toontown? I saw you guys were there this past weekend, or everybody who went. How was it? How did you like the new grassy area where the fountain used to be? I saw pictures. Gotta say, I liked the fountain. But none of it matters because I didn't go to Toontown anymore anyways. Since Galaxy's Edge opened, that's all I do when I go to Disneyland. I just go to Galaxy's Edge. Which I feel great about. But also I feel like I lost Disneyland a little bit, you know? I don't care about Disneyland as much as I used to because I care about Galaxy's Edge. It's like I have so much bandwidth and Galaxy's Edge is hogging all of it. And like where I used to have this big love for Disneyland, that focus is now just Galaxy's Edge, and I feel like I've grown a little distant towards the park proper. You know? I do not miss living in Vegas, but I know how you feel about the cold. I live in Lancaster, California, and it's cold as hell. All right. Train because Disneyland Daily lives in San Diego. Oh, okay. Interesting. Amtrak from LA to San Diego is 2 hours and 40 for $70. Let's see here. Can it be on the ground if I? Oh man, I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to lift this jacket up. Okay, yeah, I don't know what we're doing here with the Pepsi thing. I'm lost. This is like one of those right over my head. I don't get it. Is it because Coke's... Whatever the humor is, it's lost on me. I don't get it. You wasted your jokes on someone who didn't get it. Apologies. Sorry, wish I got it. Fountain Part isn't open yet. Only the Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway stuff open. It's a cute ride. Queue has lots of cute... Yeah, the queue looks really cool. So I rode the ride, the Runaway Railway last March, when I was in Disney World at Studios Park. It was like actually the last thing I rode before I left. And I thought it was really cute. It was really well done. It was neat. Like, I enjoyed it a lot, actually. It was a great ride. The queue was cool because you're in the old Chinese theater that used to be the Great Movie Ride. So I really, really loved the Great Movie Ride. Loved it. Thought it was one of the coolest things ever. I really, really, really wish I could have gone on the Great Movie Ride one more time. I might have to sit and watch a couple YouTube videos of the Great Movie Ride because I really, really, really liked it a lot. And so I'm kind of bummed. What are we doing? I'm caught up here. Yeah, I'm really bummed that it's gone. But I guess it couldn't be, for a better ride. Like, Mickey Mouse Runaway Railway is a really cool, fun ride. And it's neat that they're using that new version of Mickey Mouse. I know some people are like, "Oh, it's not the same." I really like those Mickey Mouse shorts. Those cartoons are cool. I like the style of it. I think they're funny. They're fun. I think they're gorgeous. Like, there's that art style is really, really cool to me. Is the Roger Rabbit ride? Oh, that better not be gone. Roger Rabbit ride will be there, but not open yet. So it's currently closed as they're remodeling that area. But so the area right in front of it, though, right in front of Roger Rabbit, where the trolley used to come out, the trolley tracks, there was the fountain. It would like go around the fountain and come back. But now the fountain's gone, and it's all like like AstroTurf. And there's like 3 benches. I thought I saw Tom post a picture from that fake grass, not real grass, but it was like fake AstroTurfy area. It looked like it might be just for strollers or just for like sitting. It wasn't the official grassy part. That's over by like Goofy's house, right? That's like the play place area, like a little mini kids playground. But what I'm talking about is where the fountain used to be, closer to the Roger Rabbit ride. That fountain is gone, right? and now it's just like flat in grass. If I don't remember correctly. Where'd you get your jacket? It's cobbled. It's I don't know. I found like a jacket at Walmart. It was like a black denim jacket at Walmart. I bleached it myself, put everything on it myself. I even sewed the hood in and the sleeves on from a hoodie that I bought that was the right color. So this is a custom one of a kind. This does not exist. You can't just buy this. This is a one of a kind deal, baby. Next time you're out, Tom, we got a beat about Ballast Point's good. I love Ballast Point. His Alien Encounters at Disney World, that was a good one too. Went on it when I was 10, scared the crap out of me. That was a really good one. Alien Encounter was cool. They don't even have the Stitch version anymore, right? That's like, it's just nothing. It's just shuttered. That fountain is no more, correct. Yeah, that fountain is no more. Yeah, it is no more. Let's see here. I liked it better. Fake Grass looks good, and it'll probably be a hit for families with littles. Oh, that's cool. And so, yeah, at least it's functional now, right? Because before it was just the edge you could kind of sit on. There was like a little bit of a lip you could sit on. Other than that, it was just trolley tracks. It didn't really do anything other than cause tripping every once in a while. And it was a fountain, which I did like the fountain. I liked the look of the fountain. It had Roger Rabbit on it, and it was cool. But if it serves a better function now, then yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh, what do we got? Pangea says, great movie ride, was awesome. Got me to the Alien franchise. Oh yeah, there was an Alien section in that. That was a good ride. That was such a good ride. I've never been to Disneyland, but trying to save up the money to go there, but I would most likely just go to Galaxy's Edge. That's where I find I end up every time. Just Galaxy's Edge. Okay, to elaborate more, fountain's gone, just grass pavement. Best part, no tracks anywhere for wheelchairs or rotators to get stuck in. Yeah, that's an improvement, right? That's an improvement. I'll miss it. I'll miss the old Toontown. Like, I got to go. When's the first time I went to Disneyland as a functioning human? Because I went when I was like 3. I went again when I was 6. I feel like those don't count as far as like truly being able to enjoy it, because those are like little kid memories. But I went in high school. When did I start dating that girl? Because I went with her family. Her family was like it was my girlfriend in high school. Her family went every year, and they invited me to go. And that would have been sophomore year, so I would have been 2010. No, not 2010. What am I thinking? I'm not that young. Not 2000. It would have been year 2000. Summer of 2000 was the year that I first went to Disneyland as like a conscious, not mush-brained child. And I fell in love instantly fell in love, and was just like, I have to do this all the time now. And yeah, I got to experience, maybe it was 99. No, couldn't have been 99. Had to be 2000. Had to be April. It was April. It was like a spring break. I kept the ticket for the longest time. It was a Flex Pass back then, 3-day Flex Pass, and they literally stamped it with the days you went, like with an actual stamp with the date as you walked in. That's how old I am. And it was like $117, $114 for 3 days. Man, I feel old now. But yeah, I went and I got to see a 2000, the year 2000 era Disneyland. And it was so cool back then. It was so cool. It's still cool. It's like, and in many ways, much cooler. But it was so cool to experience that. Like, I feel like it was 90s though. It had to be 2000. It had to be 2000. There's no way it was not 2000. Mom liked great movie ride because John Wayne being in. Hey, that's cool. Best part that will be missed is the trolley was operational. That's what I said. It used to wobble. Back in 2000, the trolley still worked. And there was rocket rods back then, too. A rocket rod. All we got left is a track for that. 2000, MXPX NFG. Was Newfound Glory a thing in 2000? I feel like that came later. Like, they got their hits later. It might have been, like, in your area they were still popping off, but formed in 97. But when did their give me I want the The wiki. I want to know when do their albums take off? When do they have their singles? 2000 Drive-Thru Records, huh? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, all right. 2004 was when they really, really blew up, though. That's when they like blew up. 2004. I knew it was a couple years later when they got like mainstream popularity, not just like scene popularity. That was a few years later. We spend whole days there and never leave Galaxy's Edge. I know, why is that? So, but Tom, before Galaxy's Edge, were you guys Disneyland people? Were you guys like before we got like 2019, prior to 2019, were you like regular Disneyland people? And how do you feel about it now? Actually ran into Ash and Brian Saturday. Oh, nice. I haven't seen them in forever. I heard from Brian not too long ago. He texted me. That was nice. Nice to hear from him. I hope they're doing well. Hit the Haunted Mansion, then the rest of the time on Batuu. I haven't been on the Haunted Mansion. I haven't been on a lot of stuff at Disneyland in a long time. It's just been Galaxy's Edge. Pour one out for the rocket rods. Yep. Rocket rods were good, but also why we can't have People Mover. Yep. That ride ruined the tracks. Before rocket rods, People Movers. I know. Why they really should bring that back, right? What do you think? I think they should bring it back. All right, so the poll evened out. Now we have 42 votes, roughly the amount of people who are in here watching right now. Looks like there's about 45 watching right now, but that's fine. And in the poll, will we finally see Gungi tonight? Right now it's 50-50. We're split. I would like to see Gungi. I want Gungi. I don't think I voted. Did I vote? I voted. Which Galaxy's Edge is better, Florida or California? So funny you asked that question, because I just last night, that was last night? Oh my god, that was just last night, recorded an episode of Princess and Scoundrel with my best friend Sarah and her husband Steven. And that was literally what our episode was about. Not really so much as which is better, it was like an East versus West, talking about why perhaps certain things happen more at West. They get newer merchandise, they get newer food and drinks and stuff. West seems to get all the cool stuff first. And the community there is a little bit stronger, a little bit more tight-knit. It's a little bit bigger. There's more community events at West. But East shows up too. Like, if you look close, East shows up too. They just had a lightsaber meetup this past weekend. It was huge. But also, Ashley Eckstein goes to those meetups, so there's a bigger draw for something like that. Because it was Ahsoka Tano Day. But so, they're... I don't want to say they're equal. I will always say West is the best. Always. We'll say, like, there's just something about Batuu West that I just love more. Batuu East feels weird. Florida over there, if it's literally upside down, like if you look on a map, Disneyland, the way it runs, like north to south, like the bottom is south, the top is north, left, it's like looks right side up when you're looking at a map, north in the normal cardinal directions. When you look at the same directions on the map for Florida, their Galaxy's Edge is upside down, and it feels upside down when you're there. Like you're walking around and you're like, oh, this feels so familiar because I know it, but also this feels like the upside down, like the Stranger Things upside down version of Galaxy's Edge. So I will always say West. But I did put a poll in our Facebook group for Galaxy's Edge tips and packing info or whatever, planning info, and it didn't have a ton of votes because I put it up quick, but it was leaning heavy towards East. And I wonder if that's more the Facebook crowd, because Facebook tends to be an older crowd than I would get here on YouTube, and just people who use Facebook in general are older, myself included. And so, yeah, I wonder if that's part of it. I don't know. It was interesting, though. It was very interesting. I always enjoy Disney, but now I hit the rest of the parks briefly and spend most of the time in Galaxy's Edge. Yeah. JD's thinking no Gungi, another random adventure. Fair enough. West has better entry. West has 3. East only has 2. Well, I said this in the episode, and I was corrected. Technically, East has 3, and one of them is really, really good. So, don't let Sarah hear me say that. Better suit elemental nature. So maybe we'll see Gung. There you go. There you go. I like that. I like that. Yes, west is California, west coast, the west side of the country. East is the east side of the country, Florida. All right. Oh, there we go. Somebody voted. We had another vote pop up, and it says 51% say no now. 51% say no. The only thing I wish West has is that sky photo of all of Batuu that East has. Sky photo. Oh, is it the zoom, the extreme zoom in? That's a cool thing. I wish they had that at West. I think that's what Tom's talking about. Thomas, finding usable. Thomas. This is I think he means the zoomed out magic shot. Yeah, that's really cool. Yes, I wish there was a Star Cruiser in West. Now there's no room for it at West. I mean, you could, but you'd have to they'd have to buy some of those hotel properties right across the street or something. They'd have to get real creative to pull something like that off. Unless they did a smaller version of it. They could do a smaller version of it. I mean, if they're learning now that some of the days aren't as busy over at East now that the majority of the crowd has done it, maybe they do a Star Cruiser Light. Like a smaller version. That could work. I don't want them to change Star Cruiser in Florida. Leave that be. Leave it be. I love it how it is. But if they did a smaller, lighter version of it in Disneyland, there's something to that. I think there's something to that. I like that. Frontierland Tunnel at transition at West is that's my preferred way to enter, John. That is usually how I enter. We need one in the Midwest. Fair. Well, yeah. I don't think there'll ever be a Disney park in the Midwest, but it would be cool if you guys got one. What is it? Hard blue, green milk would be nice too, but I get, it's fine. It's fine. I had it and I was like, okay, I paid $16 for this. It's just literally like a shot of rum. It, in there, and it doesn't mix well. It's fine. It's a cool novelty, but it ain't enough. It's but I get it. I felt the same way too. It was like, it'd be nice to have. Sky Zoom Magic Shot didn't work last time you were East. No. Could do a 10 of 4 hotel. That'd be sick. I mean, it would look very similar to Star Cruiser on the inside. Like the hotel room, where the rooms are on Star Cruiser, that hallway. It looks so much like Tantive 4. I think Galaxy's Edge is the thing that really got me into Star Wars. Went in 2020. That experience, plus COVID lockdowns, made me twice the fan I was before. Oh, okay. Joel Thompson. Wow, I'm not that old. Dan and I are the same age. Hey, fair enough. Yep, City of Anaheim will not allow. Well, I mean, whatever they've proposed so far, but they can get creative. They can find a way. They can find a way. City of Anaheim knows where all its money comes from. There's not a hard no on anything in that city. They might push back, but there's always negotiations to be had. Never say never in that town. Now, watching videos on a trip for Star Cruiser would have been amazing. It's going back on May 3rd, baby. Welcome to Batuu, y'all. Yep, the Midwest park. Anaheim doesn't have Reedy Creek, so probably won't happen. Yeah. Hoping for a lounge restaurant at West where I would love that. I would love it. Do blue and green milk make yellow milk? No, they don't. Blue and green don't make yellow. Blue and yellow make green. And the green milk's kind of yellowy anyways, right? So, okay, so it's rum for blue milk, and it's tequila for green milk. Kind of weird, right? So you can get tequila, but it's with green milk. Would it be better if Disney came to Texas? Universal is, that's true. And I feel like if Disney were to go anywhere, it would be Texas. It'd be like a San Antonio. It'd be something like that. Center, right in the middle. Ooh, excuse me. I love San Antonio. I have a weird affinity for San Antonio. Let's go. Totally go to Planet Hoth in Alaska. I don't know if I would. I mean, I would to visit it, but like, I don't know that I would make it a thing. Yeah. I mean, that was in the plan initially. Like, if you look at the concept art, like in the art book for Galaxy's Edge, they planned on it. It was part of the deal. And would a Gaia Lounge get you to jump on the Magic Kingdom train? The Magic Key train. Yeah, it would. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost there anyways, dude. I'm like, I'm gonna end up getting one. I know I'm gonna. I just don't want it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Lactose intolerant. They're not real milk, Steven. They're not. There's no lactose in them. They're not. They're lactose-free, dairy-free. You could very likely enjoy blue and green milk. What's it? Breakstone? What is this question? Do you remember what figures you got back when the original figures came out? When? Like when I was a kid and first got into Star Wars? Because I mean, I wasn't alive when the first figures came out. I was not alive then. And then maybe I might have been alive when some of the Return of the Jedi figures came out. Might have barely been alive. But they were already out. And I know that I had a Rancor growing up. I think it was about 6 or 7. So it would have been like just before. It would have been like 1990-ish. I had a Rancor, the vintage Rancor. I had no idea it was a Star Wars thing. But other than that, I didn't have any Star Wars toys proper until 1996, 97? 1997. And then I didn't actually buy toys till maybe late 97, early 98 when I got a couple, but I don't remember which ones specifically they were. Actually, I do. Boba Fett might have been the first. Power of the Force Kenner Boba Fett might have been one of the first things I picked up. I know I had Boba Fett, I had Bosk, I had Lando. They were all Empire. Boba Fett, Bosk, Lando, Dash Rendar. Believe me, I had Dash Rendar. I had a handful. I didn't have a ton, but those for sure. Just kidding. Magic Key just don't want to admit it. I know. Toydaria Swirl hits the best during the summers at Anaheim. I did like that Toydaria Swirl. I thought it was very good. Blue one is like a passion fruit dragon. Yeah, something like that. It's like they're all kind of coconut milk based, which is non-dairy. It's coconut. But it's like coconut and something else. Gives it that funky mouth feel. Remember the figures I got from the old Kenner collection? My cousin broke its arm off. Oh, all right. The one toy I had as a small child was a Y-Wing in the 80s. Nice. Oh, I meant the original vintage figures. I was not alive in 78. And I don't have any... I mean, I actually don't have any vintage figures from then. I've got this one as a custom. Nate actually painted this. Here's your Dan Oceans right here. Here, he painted this as a custom for me. It'd be nice if it would focus. Hi, that's my face. How about now? There you go. It's a vintage Bosk. Oh, why does it not want to focus on him? Vintage Bosk, but painted. He did a really good job custom painting that as a Rebel pilot, Resistance pilot, because I took some pictures last year. I just keep that on my desk. It's right here. Of me in my Resistance flight suit, but I put the boss mask on and Trandoshan hands, and he made one for me. It was really cool. What is this? Surprised at first they didn't transform the bear-themed snack spot near Critter Country into an Ewok-themed tree. You know, now that they're but they're re-theming Splash Mountain to be more New Orleans-themed, I think they should do something like that. They could say, nope, this is New Orleans Square now. The only thing weird that it does is that back area where Winnie the Pooh and the shop is. Then what do you call that area? Because currently it's Critter Country. And Critter Country works because it's like the Hungry Bear restaurant, Winnie the Pooh, the little back area, whatever, and Splash Mountain. I don't know. I don't know what they do. They got some weird. Youngest kidnapped down. Did he? Where is Youngest? I wonder what he's up to. What is that guy up to? Power of the Force is a great line. We need more buff action figures. Yeah, boy. Do you still have Beskar and credits in the shop? I don't, but I need to put some more. I need to do that and put more in there. I'm going to put some back up in the shop. I will. I need to. They just take so much time, but now I have a little bit more free time where I can actually paint them. And do the painting of them takes forever. Because I got to paint 2 coats of black, like by hand, with this little brush and like black paint on each credit. Wait for it to dry. Swap over to like silver or bronze. You know, they're very like hand done. We got a super chat donation from Julie Wallace. What is Baby Youngest up to these days?
I'm just hanging out. You know, I'm just hanging out and seeing, I'm just partying with my friends over here. And what's the super chat say? It says, Baby Youngest, say, may force be with you and don't be a move milker. You better hit that like button, buckos. But also come party, cause it's fun to do. And thank you so much for your super chats. And I love you so much. I see you later. Goodbye.
Baby Youngest. He moved. He's no longer on the Star Cruiser. Looked like he was partying with was that Brad and Sad I saw in the background? Looks like he's in Danny's garage. Who's that? Did you guys decide on May 4th? They'd probably revamp the Hungry Bear in Tiana's place. Yeah, probably something like that would make sense. They'll just call. I guess they could just Pooh Corner, this little tiny little corner. That's literally what it would be. People who aren't familiar with Winnie the Pooh might take it the wrong way, though. Ooh. Really feel like going to Galaxy's Edge now. Yeah, that's fair. All this Galaxy's Edge talk. Oh, Welcome to Pooh Corner is one of my favorite shows. I loved that stuff growing up as a kid because we would get the Disney Channel 2-week previews or whatever. And we actually had a weird device that stole cable growing up. Like, we stole cable on one TV in the house. This device would hook up, which is weird because we had cable. We paid for cable, but this device enabled the premium channels like HBO and whatnot. I don't know where my dad got it. It's some weird, crazy contraption with dials and buttons. It was wild. It had this long little cord that went over to the TV, and you would like it had 10 buttons, so it'd be like 1 through 10, and then you hit down with the dial, and it would be 11 through 20, and then 21 through 30, and you would like dial it, be like, no, I need to go this one and that one. I'm on channel 34, or go up, I'm on 28, or whatever. It was a weird box contraption that hooked into the TV, and it descrambled the premium channels. So only on my parents' TV could I watch Disney Channel all the time, and so I would watch it all, unless we had it for the 2-week preview, and I would go watch it in the front room on the big screen that we had as a kid. And it was just kind of like, I love those shows. I love Welcome to Pooh Corner. I love the Alice in Wonderland show where the rabbit was on rollerblades. Like, those live action characters in suits kind of shows were my jam. What just came through?
I heard there's super chops coming back, and you better. Where is it? Where is the super chops? It's supposed to be on the screen. What happened, super chops? There it is. Caleb Howard, thank you for your super chop. And she says, Baby Youngest, may Daniel make us Youngest Bucko shirts. Okay, but I got a question for you, everybody. If we make Bucko shirts, it's gonna say Bucko on it, but should I have a hat on? Should I have my should I put my tattoos on? Should I be drinking my half drink? What do you think? I need some details, Bucko. But thank you for your super chops, and I love you so much. Okay, goodbye.
Baby Youngest. He's got a lot of questions. If you guys want Bucko shirts, what are the deets? What are the deets? Just started a new job, which means money, which means stronger, which means I'm a stronger maybe for the May 4th. The 90-day mark hits next week. It hits very soon. Very soon. So yeah, you go. Welcome to yeah. Watching that a few months ago. That's a good one. Is that on Disney Plus? I don't think it is. Isn't that just a black box? What are we talking about? The black box Dano. I missed something. I missed something. You guys are booked. You guys are booked. That's so awesome. You guys are gonna be there. Oh, that's part of the Dano list meetup. You'll be on a Dano filled meetup. Sounds weird. You'll be there. That's really cool. That's really cool. You guys are gonna be there. Got it for the premium channel. Oh, what you're saying, the black box. Very similar to a black box, yes. But it was not black. It was brown. It actually, this was, I think they got it in when did we move to El Paso, Texas? They would have got it in 89 or 1990. And it actually had like fake wood paneling on the outside of the box. Yeah, it was very strange. But then we also later got a different one that was a black box that was more digital, and that one worked in a similar way too. Cable always did Disney free weekend promo, yep, to get people to sign up. And they'd give you like a gift. Like, if you sign up now or in the next 2 weeks, you'll get this cool Disney clock. And it would be like, they'd show, or this calendar. And they'd have these weird like thing. And I remember waking up like early, and sometimes I'd wake up at like 6 in the morning and Mouser Size would be on. I'd be like, I want to watch Mouser Size. We're talking about Youngest. Youngest was drinking, was it like a Hoth Chill or Hoth Chiller or something like that? The few BBH credits and Best Car I have are not available for hunts. Got asked a few times for it, but not opposed to a crying. Okay, all right. No, I like that. And you know what? Like, I need to fire the printers up and get them working better. One of the reasons I haven't put them back up is I was having some quality issues with stuff printing out, and I don't want to like sell stuff that I think isn't good quality. And so I was getting a lot of just issues in the prints, and it wasn't working the way I wanted. So I'm like, you know, and I don't want to sell stuff like that, but I need to tweak them. I just remembered, now that you're mentioning it, I've got a whole bag here full of credits, actually. I could paint, some of them are failed prints, but some of them, those aren't bad. But maybe you can see, there's like, see how there's like artifacts in the back? There's some issues with the print that just didn't, I don't know, they didn't work the way I wanted. Maybe I need to tweak with it and like play with it a little bit more. But like some of the stuff, and some of it looks good that way actually. When it's painted and it's got like little chips and dings in it, some of it looks way better that way because it gives it more of a weathered look. But see, there's a lot of like issues with these prints, and I was like, well, but I have a whole huge bag full of them, so I can try painting them and seeing what they look like. Maybe offer them for less because they're just sitting here doing nothing. But yeah, Yanga shirts in the back says no F words. How about no F words, bucko? That'd be the weirdest thing. People would see you walking around with the shirt and be like, what? What does no F words, bucko mean? And what's up with the Wish version of Baby Yoda on your shirt? I gotta do it then. I gotta do it. Patrick says yes on the bucko shirts. Do some tattoos, some with drinks. I would definitely buy. I mean, I suppose if I do it through Teespring, it's all print on demand, so I could do as many variations as I want. It doesn't cost me anything to do. They just print them and make them for you. Just as you are now, baby youngest. Drink, hat, no tats. Need the hat on for the bucko shirt. Okay. That's awesome. The 80s loved fake wood. Yeah, they did. Dad and I had free cable for years. The place he moved into never had their connection unhooked. I had friends who had an apartment like that. Like, they moved into an apartment. It already had whatever they did to it. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. If we all do Sarah's Andor prisoner outfits, I know the perfect photo we need to do. Nice. Yeah, and so I won't have more information until they get theirs. But we know someone who found some on, not Wish, on Alibaba for like $30, and which is cheap because we found some that were going to be like $200, and we're like, that's kind of a lot for a gag. But we found some that are $30. Sarah and Steven ordered them. They're not going to be here until the end of the month or like first week of March. So we won't know if they're worth getting until then, which puts it kind of close. But if they're good, I'm going to immediately order them. I'll share the link once we know if they're good or not. But if it takes about a month to come in and they arrive early March and we can say, hey, look, these are good and get a good review on them, they're from them at least, then I'll order them. I'll put them in the costuming group. I'll put them in the May 4th group, or May 3rd rather group, so everybody can get them if they want, because it's a little bit more affordable to go $30 as opposed to something more like specific that's like $200. Or make your own if you can find a cheaper way to do it, because right on, that always works too. Looks like the nozzle isn't extruding, causing gaps in the print. Yep, they are really fickle. They really are. We'll literally drop an F word seeing that with the shirt with it says no F words bucko, and then the front is just like, yeah. So the Andor prisoner outfits only came in large or bigger in men's. We'll see. We'll see what the ones the Alibaba ones look like and how they come. It would be the best shirt ever. No F words, bucko. All right. Yes, youngest shirt. Yes, youngest hat. May the force have. I don't know that youngest knows that phrase. I think that was retired before youngest showed up. Are you a maybe? Are you a maybe on the May 3rd? It's gonna be fun. There's gonna be some cool people there. There's gonna be some people we haven't mentioned yet. It's gonna be fun. What is it? Star Wars documented. Your streams are pretty awesome. It is a pretty great community. You guys are all right. You know that? You guys are pretty cool. I like you. Hey, we are at 11:52 right now, so we got a couple minutes until the show drops. Typically, it's been dropping at midnight. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna take about I think it's a little bit longer. It's like a 3-minute break. That way we have a little bit of buffer. We can come back just before midnight and start the show. So I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs, probably use the bathroom, maybe add a little something to my Coke Zero, and I will be back in just a minute. So guys, I am doing the Bahtee Bounty Hunt round 2. Today we're going to be doing about, 5 or 6 of these things via live stream. This time it's different. We need somebody who can hack the Falcon. And I need proof, because I heard that they're trying to get away, and they're going to get out on that ship. You got to bring me a video clip of the jets going off on the Falcon. You guys can find me. Bring me that. You'll collect the bounty. You'll be the first one to collect the bounty. They want to be bounty hunters. They got to work hard for this stuff. It's not as easy as just finding me. This target's not getting off of Bahtee. They can't leave Bahtee. So that Falcon's not going anywhere, right?
No, nowhere.
There's no target getting off this planet?
No, no.
All right. Guys, we're doing this.
Roll to win a new ship.
Oh, you might win a new ship today. All right, you might win a new ship. I've got some dice here. I happen to have a chance cube. A chance cube. And let's say if you roll and you land on blue, today you win a new ship.
Oh my gosh.
We're going for blue. If he gets blue, he wins a new ship.
Ah.
This is Chris.
Here, I'll roll the dice.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Hi, I'm Dominic Pace, who plays Gecko the Bounty Hunter from The Mandalorian, and the Bahtee Bounty Hunt is on.
Mubo's Droid Builders Club Droid Meetup. You can see them all back there behind me. Let's go take a look and see all the different droids we've got. Guys, we're taking a huge group droid photo in front of the Millennium Falcon. That is ridiculous. Look at that. There's so many droids. We are having our Mubo's Droid Builders Club droid meetup. You can see a bunch of blue droid backpacks everywhere, bunch of tiny droids. There's Sad, there's Brad, there's more droids. All these people have showed up at Disneyland. Who's that? Look at that cool shirt he's wearing. It's Dan. But everybody's here at Disneyland. We're all here for this droid meetup. I can show you more, but let's just go look close up and see what this is all about. Check this out. They have this printout made up for Mubo's Droid Builders Club where you can take your photo of your droid and it looks like it's an action figure, like a real Kenner action figure. He even has to say Mubo's Droid Builders Club. He's got the depot in the background. That's amazing.
And I'm back. I am back. Just made it, just in time. Let me see what I missed here in the chat. I think I said something interesting. Ooh, did I saw the other one? Tom said Peter already said they were. Did he? He already announced. Did they announce it? I didn't know if they were going to. We just talked to him last week. We're like, you want to tell everybody? But yes, if you already know and you heard it from them, cool. Yeah, Peter and Kitcher are going to be going with us in May. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. But so there's some, Tom, I think, yeah, you're saying UML can't swing it. That's fair. It's a lot. But keep this in mind. And also everybody, Brent, you're saving your credits for Star Cruiser. I'm going to put this out there now. We want to make the May 3rd voyage or whatever the closest, whichever one overlaps on May the 4th every year. We kind of want to make that our thing, like me and Sarah. Her idea, her and Steven had the idea. They're like, no, we want to make this like our joint, the three of us, kind of like our yearly thing. So look forward to that. That's all I'm saying. Is like, so for the next foreseeable future, that's in the plans. That's in the plans, is to do it every year. So if you miss out this year, hey, there's 2024, May the 4th trip you could plan for. You know, you have time. We're going back. We're going to try and do it again. And while I understand not everybody can do it every year, we're going to do our best to try and do it every year. And it'll be a rotating crowd, but it'll be like a big Star Wars summer camp for a couple days. You know, I think it'll be fun. Let's see, what did I miss? Meetup during D23 was... Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. That was a good one. All right. Oh, you were asking about the droid, but yeah, those are cat carriers. If you join the Mubo's group, they post about them all the time. You can just search cat carrier or pet pod, and it'll show up. Or even droid escape pod, and it'll show up. Over on the group, in the Facebook group. All right. Okay, I think we're getting cut out. Where are we? 11:50. Any minute now. Any minute now, it's gonna pop up. Let me open up Disney Plus, because any minute now it's gonna show up. Every year, May 4th would be cool, right? That's kind of what we're thinking. That's what we're thinking. Why not, like, be the hosts of the coolest Star Wars party, experiencing Galaxy's Edge like the best way possible? Why not be the people who put that on every year? In addition to our Mosh Isley stuff, and in addition to my channel and her channel and Steven, you know, like, just keep adding to the stuff we do. It's been a wild year. Why not make it crazier every year? Just keep stepping it up every chance we get. All right. Good riddance, January. Get out of here. Get at it. Go on. Get out of here. White Fang. Tribe. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Okay, give me. I want to see. Yeah, I see. It's out. It's out. It's out. We're good. I'm gonna let's. There's quite a few more people here tonight. Now, for those I didn't talk about it earlier, but for those who don't know, who've never been to a watch party before, I can't put the video on screen. That's how you get a copyright strike. That's how you get your channel demonetized. If you ever want to see me on this YouTube platform again, I need the monetization. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. It's part of the deal. So I can't put it on screen. But what we do instead is we sync up our Disney Plus accounts. So hopefully, if you have another screen, a TV, another window, open up Disney Plus, sync it up. What we do is once I get 5, no, let's go 6. I'm going to go 6 this time. If I can get 6 readies in the chat from whatever platform, I got one already. Dual Madness already dropping already. There's one. Give me 5 more readies. I got 2. I got 3. 3 give me, I can't math. Give me 3 more readies. And then we'll start it. And I do a 3, 2, 1 click. Or a 1, 2, 3 click. 1, 2, 3 click. I forget what it is. A 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3. Either way, I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Is it 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1? I'm lost. Either way, it's in that rhythm. Bump, 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 click. Bump, 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 click. Okay? My hands are up, so I'm not doing it yet, but I'm going to do it here in a minute. We've got enough readies. I'm hovering over Tribe right now. Remember, this is the rhythm. 3, 2, 1, click. Do it for real this time. 3, 2, 1, click. So it had started, and throughout the episode, I will read out my timestamp so we can make sure we're all synced up together. Right now, I am reading 3 seconds. 2 oh no, sorry, I messed up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Lucasfilm 9, black screen 10, the weird faces. There's no preview on these things, right? They don't do a recap of the prior week? 15 seconds, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 seconds deep. I think the show actually starts like a minute in after we... Do we get anything? Oh, Bad Batch. 30 seconds in. Tribe. Okay, I don't skip the intro. I leave everything playing so we can all be synced up on the same spot. See you later. Anybody who's leaving while they go watch the show. There's no recap. Make my screen a little wider. Okay. Be ready for anything! Ah! Buffy Bounty Hunt. Oh no, recap last week either. Or nothing. It's okay. Nothing happened last week anyways. Got it. Got it. I like these droids. I like the ominous, creepy music too. Ooh, forgeries. What do we make forgeries of? Timestamp. 1 minute 49, 49, 1 minute 50, 1 minute 51, 52, 53, 54, 1 minute 55. Yeah, what are these? Little chain code adapter thingamathings? They do look similar to L3s, you're right. It's the music. It's the music, Omega, that's what's off. Be ready for anything. Of course, Omega gotta go get in trouble, huh? It's fun getting into trouble. It's a throwback for you. Oh, my boy, my boy. There he is. Who was right? There's my boy. Yes. Yes. Okay, now I'm hyped. I'm hyped. There's Gungi. Gungi. Ah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Give me 2 episodes of Gungi. Dang, there's my boy. Yeah, I'm all about it. I'm in this They got me. I'm excited now. Dude, Gungi does have one of the coolest lightsabers. Like, do I have one on me? I don't have one on me. Give me a Gungi action figure. Get your saber, boy. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Oh, 51% said we'd get Gungi. Hey, we were right. Just barely. Just barely. I do like the colors they've got on them, the teals and the oranges. I keep saying that, but every time I see it, I'm reminded. That voice on that droid sounds familiar. 5 minutes 15, 5 minutes 16, 5 minutes 17, 5 minutes 18, 19, 5 minutes 20 seconds. Just for good measure. Oh. Oh! Gungi! Gungi! Yes! Yes! I'm in. I'm in! I'm here for it. I know I say I don't love this show, but God, it does make me smile. I do enjoy a lot of this. What's Gungi leaving behind? That hesitation. Aw. Little Gungi. Oh, he's probably like, oh man. Yeah, that hesitation before he went with him. You think you're Gungi's height? Maybe I should get a Gungi. I would love to do a Wookiee outfit. That'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine he left family, or, well, he didn't have family. He was a youngling. He's a Jedi youngling. He's on the back of my jacket, actually. There's a Gungi on the back of my jacket. No, Gungi. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I like Gungi better. I love him. I love him. Are we going to Kashyyyk? That's true. He isn't safe anywhere. Oh. Timestamp. 8 minutes 41, 42, 43, hyperspace. 8 minutes 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. We're going to Kashyyyk. 49, 8 minutes 50 seconds. Probably good to differentiate Gungi from Gungan. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I get it. That's the legacy saber we need. I would buy a legacy saber if it was Gungi saber. I'd buy it. I'd be like, you know what? I don't like legacy sabers, but kinda gonna need this one. If you put it in a poll for like the next legacy saber go to Doc Ondars, I'd vote for that over near anything. Excuse me. Silly Palm had a big old Al Pastor burrito. Oh, that sounds delicious. Already wishing I'd nabbed some tacos to go with it. Tiny tacos, perhaps? Like, I don't always love when Star Wars goes back to the same places over and over, but I do feel good going back to Kashyyyk. You know, I don't want to go to Tatooine every week, but Kashyyyk? Okay. Okay. The big old spiders. Dude, his saber's legit. I don't know if you ever noticed, but the Elemental Nature logo is his lightsaber. I show you. Maybe it's in the book. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Nope. It's not in the book. I gotta dig it out. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, BBH. My treasure trove here. Oh no. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. But in the center of the Elemental Nature logo there is Gungi's lightsaber. Gungi's lightsaber. Right in the center. That's his saber. So cool. Were those Kinraths, or were they a different kind of species? Different kind of spider. What are the other ones? Krykna? Is Kinraths? I've got my poor broken Krykna. He's got 2 broken legs. Yeah, he kind of stands up still, but he's got some broken legs. Trandoshans! Guys, they're giving us everything this episode. I really do love I love both Trandoshans and Wookiees a lot. Carved stones. Ooh, what are we excavating? Blast them. What are the carved stones? What are we... What are the... It's like an ancient Wookiee thing. Ooh, it called him Kinrath? Nice. Very nice. I didn't notice, but that's cool. Oh no. Dang! Ooh, I like that. I like the look of that Trandoshan. Like, what a cool species. Both of them. But I do love that it's Trandoshans that are like messing up Kashyyyk, the natural like enemy of the Wookiee. I don't know that he'll join the Bad Batch. Maybe for an episode or two. Or maybe they take him to Ahsoka. Maybe something like that happens. I'm done already. No, that's not a Trandoshan. I like his shoulder thing. What the heck is that? Wookiees. Oh my god. Those things are cool looking. Old Wookiees. Oh, this episode's giving me everything. You know, this show. Yana. He's still a baby. Is it almost over? Oh, don't. Okay, we still got like 10 minutes. Maybe not 10, but like 5 or 6, 8. I really do like seeing all the different types of Trandoshans. I need Trandoshan legs. I need Trandoshan boots. Ooh, that would be cool. I couldn't do it for Star Cruiser because you can't put your head in a mask, but... You guys are funny. Big Kitty, you want one? Everybody wants one. Julie wants one. Mel wants one. Yeah. Oh, he's just gonna drink it, huh? Oh no, Wrecker, put it down. Wrecker doesn't know what's in that. Surprise, it's ayahuasca. What? Liquid form? Hmm. You know they got me when I just shut up for a minute. That's how you know I'm like, okay, I'm paying attention. When I just shut up for a minute. It was ayahuasca. They're talking to the trees. Oh, I like her shawl too, Galen. I forget what her name was. They said it like 5 minutes ago, but we can always go back and look. But they did give her name. I don't remember it. Time stamp for Joel. 19 minutes and 41, 42, 1943, 1944, 1945. Yana. There it is, Yana. The trees have a plan? Oh, I love this episode even more now. They talk to the trees, and they got a battle plan from the trees. This is that good hippie stuff I'm all about. You're at 19 minutes. How do we get so far off? I'm at now 20, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 20, 31. Oh, okay. Okay. If we get Ents, that'd be kind of cool. Treebeard shows up. Whoa! That scream was good. That was a good scream. Oh! Getting in there with the saber. Yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move. Gunji's got it. What is that? Whoa! Flamethrower. Okay. Yeah, Joel, Trandoshans. You can always rewind the stream. You'll be a little off in the live chat, but Kinrath. Yep, definitely says Kinrath. That's so cool. I'm debating for Star Cruisers. You guys are talking about Wookiee outfits and whatnot. I'm debating bringing the Leku. I don't want to pack them. Is my thing. I don't want to pack that much stuff. It's a lot. I don't want to pack it. Ooh, chopped it in half. Please just swoop him up. Talk to him. Talk to the Kinrath. Oh, yes. They're just pinching him. They're pinching him. Pinch his butt. Pinch his butt. Oh, they wrapped him up. This is dark. That's dark. They're going to eat that Trandoshan. Yeah, put out the fire. Or don't. I don't know. Makes you want to play KOTOR on your phone. I need to play KOTOR. You know what's funny? I don't remember what they look like in the game. I really don't remember it. Barbecue lizard for dinner. Sounds alright. Sounds alright. They ate that Lizzie. Yep, they ate that Lizzie. That's it. That's the shirt for tomorrow. I'll have Mike jump on that immediately. Which, by the way, Mike killed it on those Mosh Isley posters, right? His pupils get all black. I can get used to this. Whoa. No, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, it was a great episode. I'm not almost done. I still got a couple more seconds. Okay. That was good. That was Sid's family. You're right. Oh my goodness. Play KOTOR. So I've got it. What system is that? I think it's on. I don't know what system I played it on. I think it was on here. I think it was like on my Mac. Yeah. Maybe I could make that. I think I could maybe make that work again. Excuse me. It's tired and I'm late, you know? Ditto crunching ASMR. You know, I'm an ice cruncher. I really am. A lot. Sorry, didn't mean to be crunching on you. For the poster, the stripe and the Vans is the same color between the two posters. Not sure if that's supposed to change. Yeah, I don't know. That's a Mike thing. I didn't notice that, but it probably should have. You can always tell Mike. We haven't printed them yet, so. What I'm seeing is they're different colors. I'm seeing two different colors. Red versus like more pink on the VIP one. Yeah. We're talking about the Resistance pilot emblem. I used to have one on my hat. Or is that hat up there? Yeah, I've got one on. No, it's not on the hat. It's yeah, it's on the hat. No, it's not on the hat. Where is it? It's gonna bug me. No. I just gathered a bunch of my patches in one spot. They're right here on my desk. I'm like, oh. Yeah, maybe not. Is it on the hat? It's on the hat. I'm looking at it because it's right there in the closet and I don't want to go get it, but... definitely not a filler episode. Loved it. Good. That was hilarious. Okay. Really happy with today's episode. Nice. Do Dark Side on KOTOR. If I do KOTOR, I'm doing like super chats to decide what decisions I make. What a great episode. Tied for my F word with Faster. Okay. And I want a giant cat or whatever it was. That was a good episode. That was good. Can I change my vote? Empire still knows that there's a Jedi there, though. So more. Ooh, that is true. It was like they tried to make the rest of the Bad Batch so tame, and then there was that episode where the director just went all Clone Wars. Yeah. You voted poorly. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay that you got it wrong. We're all entitled to be wrong. I'm ending the poll now. Now that it switched to 54% saying yes after the fact. You guys crack me up. Makes me want to bring out my Neo. You have a NeoPixel Gungi Saber? Go on. Tell me more. Really? You have a NeoPixel? That sounds cool. I had a company reach out today that were like, hey, we'll send you a NeoPixel thing if you want to review it. And I'm on the fence. They didn't offer payment. There's just free product. Which I'm like, oh, I could, but it's one of those, like, if I'm going to do your weird, who knows where it comes from, lightsaber, if I'm going to review it for real, legit, like, I kind of like to be paid for my time, or a commission or something. And so they're like, it's just, but I mean, it's a $300 lightsaber. So I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. I can always resell it. But yeah, I hit him up. I was like, do you guys have any kind of affiliate marketing? It looks cool. The one that they have looked cool. The reason I like even entertained it was like, well, that actually looks like something I would like. You know, I get offers every day of stuff that here, we'll send you this free thing. Just talk about it. I don't respond to most because a lot of it's garbage. But this one looked legit. It looked good. And I was like, I'm actually kind of curious. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a new NeoPixel review fairly soon. Yeah. More about this NeoPixel Gungi save. That's what I want to know. Installed by Ronin. Pretty dope. Made by Jawa's Junkyard. Ooh, nice. Poster, see it now on Princess Scottle's post. Maybe it was just the one I saw earlier today. Possibly. I looked at the one on the Mosh account. It's very possible that because we all share images constantly every day. What are they called? Princess? Let me look and see what they shared. Because they might have done... No, it's red on the normal one, and then it's more of a pink on the other one. We're talking about the same thing, right? The stripe on the Vans, right? Or not this, the replacement for the stripe. Which I'm gonna grab. I'm grabbing the hat. I'll be right back. Maybe. Oh, speaking of which, so I have two hats here. I'd thrown out the idea because people ask me occasionally, "Hey, where can I get a hat like this one?" This one was made through Spreadshirt, which I don't think I have on there anymore. But I ruined it on Star Cruiser. I ruined like the print when I came back from Star Cruiser. It was in my. Oh, you can't even see it. Well, up close you can see it. This was stuffed in a suitcase, and the whatever they used to make this kind of peeled off. It got stuck to something. It was my backpack, and it kind of peeled off. And of course, the patch I'm looking for. I was like, it's got to be the patch on the side. It's not. I don't even have that patch on here. Where the heck is that patch then? That's gonna bug the heck out of me. Maybe it's in my pile of stuff. I'm gonna go through my patches now, because why not? You want to go through my patches? I'm all over the place right now. One thought at a time here. Hats, custom hats. Is that something people are interested in? Because I can get blank hats, and I can cricket them up or put whatever on them. You want a power and control hat? You can put a power, like, oh, there's the logo right there. There's a bigger version of Gungi's thingy thing. I tested these out just to see how they would look on black canvas. I might put some of these on a backpack or something. There's like the Tell That to Kanji Club kind of thing. And that is Kanji Club's official logo. If you didn't know, it's like that is legit their logo. But we got like about 2 bounty hunt stuff. The newer one. This one I don't think I've put up in the shop to sell, but if anyone's interested, I always could. Lothcat Crew. That's one nobody's seen yet. This one didn't work. Bantha. The eyes didn't. When I weeded it, the eyes popped off and it lost its eyes. And some of the letters have a little too big of openings. But just some stuff I was playing around with. Now, the reason I was looking through this stuff is there's a patch of that part of the shoe that's gone. I don't know where it's at. I just had it the other day because I was thinking about that. If you're interested in blank hats or hats with something on them, shoot me ideas, please, because that would be cool to do, and an easy, nice, simple but fun extra revenue source for me, which is always appreciated. Let's see here. Let me get caught up in the chat. Is the patch... No, it's not on the vest I'm wearing. No, I didn't put it anywhere. I know... Guys, if you could see this drawer. So, remember I talked about I have like 33 or 34 pins right here? I just opened my drawer, and I've got there's like 20 more pins. But I have... Oh, I know where it is. I know I've got another box full of patches that I keep nearby. This box is just full. These are all my photo pass things from Galaxy's Edge. I like the little PhotoPass cards, image data cards. But I dropped something. It's official. This is also full of just patches. More and more patches that I've collected. Star Wars patches. This is the Batuu Mechanics Guild. I'm dropping more stuff. A weird Tusken Raider egg. I don't know what this is. I don't know where I got that. Galaxy's Edge. Look at that. Opening day patch. Landing 2019. It's random. Like, I've got so much stuff in here. In one of these, there's another just random Rebel Batuu patch. Starkiller Base. Some of the ones from Galaxy's Edge. No, I don't want to go through each and every one for time reasons, but there it is. There it is. This is what we're talking about from the poster. All that just for this moment. I was going to gut my Vans, because I wear Vans old schools just like in that poster. I was going to gut them and put that patch on there, but I only have one. I don't have two. So I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. You need a Dano hat? Yeah, you're into that? Okay, okay. Good night. Who's leaving? Someone's leaving. 1:30. You gotta go to bed. Okay, good night. Good night. See you later, Dual Madness. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Cool. Very cool. Youngest hat. Oh boy, Youngest hat. You guys are into the Youngest hat. Okay. Need that Mortis. I know. The Mortis patch, I don't think they make them anymore. I think I bought the last of the father. I think I bought the last one. I don't know if they make them. I found them on Etsy. But I have all of them. And they were on a jacket that I made like a year or two ago. And I never wore the jacket because it was a 2XL. And in jacket, I wear shirts, I wear 2XL. In jackets, I wear a 1XL. It's kind of weird. But I prefer my jackets a little smaller than I do my shirts. It's weird. But like this is an XL jacket that I gutted. But I never wear my jackets closed is the thing. Like I could close it and it would be a tight fit. But I never wear them closed. I live in Vegas. But I had a jacket that I made, but it was a 2XL and the shoulders were too big and I didn't like it. So I gutted it and I took everything off of it. And this is some of the patches that were on there. The father, the son, the daughter. You need all the patches. Right on. Campus patches I don't have. Yeah. I mean, I've never put them in the shop, Tom. I could put them in the shop if there's something you're interested in, and you'll pick up. Had disconnect trouble from the chat. Tech issue with the chat room? I don't think so. I need a hat that just says Bucko. Right on. Keep it in your drawers. It's not that kind of life. Oh no. Only trust Kanji Club as far as you can toss them. Those little freaks. Youngest hat is. So here's the thing. Doing something like Baby Youngest, I'd have to do in black and white. I could try to do more colors, but then it gets complicated and expensive and a little harder to do. So I couldn't, because it's not embroidered. It's like literally cut, and I have to weed it and do it myself. So you would lose a lot of Youngest details. Doing a Youngest hat with his image on it would be very, very difficult. Simple black and white works well if it's not too detailed. Like I mentioned, the Bantha failed. That did not work for me because it was too detailed. And when I went to go weed it, I actually lost some of those details. Like, look close. The eyes are missing. You can't go too small. When you have too small details, when you go to peel, some of that stuff comes off. And that's not worth doing. So I couldn't really put Youngest's face on a hat on an area this tiny, you know. So it'd have to be more text based for some stuff, or larger, broad logo based. Gaia patch on I've got one of those, but I don't have. I mean, I could do a black and white Gaia patch, but I don't have a ton of these. Well, I could. It'd be smaller. It'd be 1 inch. I've got an order for 1 inch patches that I accidentally ordered, which is small. They'd be a little bit smaller than this that I could do on a hat, but I don't have a design for. I paid for them, but I accidentally ordered 1 inch instead of like 1.5 or 2 inch. So I got to do something with them. The tin, I know. That's exactly what this is. This is the tin from Batuu. This is the one that held the belt clip. You know you're in the fan community when you start to accumulate patches. I know. So just buy a vent jacket and just put Star Wars patches on it. I bought it. It was a denim jacket. It was a black denim jacket, and I ripped the sleeves off, and I bleached it to look like Mandalorian armor. It's in the pattern of Mando armor. You can kind of, well, if I can line it up properly, it's in the pattern of Mando armor, all the way on it. You can see it kind of line up a little bit better. I'll just take it off for you if you want. Show you the back too. I also did my pants. I did it for Mosh Vegas. I bleached my whole outfit basically in the style of Mandalorian armor. Can I? Let's get it caught on. And this is the back. I got a little Broom Boy patch there, but when we were younglings, and I forget what else I put on here. But yeah, that's my jacket that I'm wearing right now. It's got more patches in the front too, actually. I put a pod racing patch right on there. And then what's on the other side? I put there's some other just like Gaia pins. This one is like this machine. I forget what this one says. It's an anti-fascist pin. But it's a punk patch, but done in Arabesh and Star Wars style. It's my jam. So yeah, there you go. Need me some patches. Right on. Good night, Mel. Good night. I'm guessing Tom's leaving too. Bought an army green jacket and put all the Dano patches all over it. I think you probably do have all of them. I found Youngest hat on Amazon. I need a Youngest patch. Oh, you found his little propeller hat? He's just a blind bantha. Yeah, he is. There you go. Also have a jean vest with a ton of patches and press studs all over it. Yep, that's the way to go. Where do you pick up all these awesome patches? Etsy. A lot of them I get on Etsy. A lot of these black and white ones I make myself. Those I put up in the shop, like the Batuu Bounty Hunt stuff. Those I make myself. The embroidered ones, though, I pick up at conventions, Etsy, Facebook groups, stuff like that. Here you go, Bucko and bold LRG lettering and a Dano logo on the back. Okay. Good night. And yes, go May 3rd. That would be cool to meet you. Oh, anonymous person, AP. Sweet. Baby Youngest needs a tiny logo. Yeah, I got to figure out something to represent just Youngest. Having a trailer made for my book. Hopefully we'll be ready in a few weeks. Cool. You're welcome for that. Yep, that was all you. When we were younglings. There you go. Yeah, set up people going. Don't be a Moof Milker patch. Just received definitely going on your jacket. It's like, where did all those go? I know I have a couple more of those. I've got some patches. Like, if you're interested and want patches, these are in the shop.Batuu Bounty Hunt store. Don't be a Moof Milker. These I sell. I only have a couple left. I've got maybe like 20 left of those. I've got a handful, maybe. I don't know. I've got some of the Sad Baby Squad patches left. Those did not sell very well at all, so I give these out for free. Sad Baby Squad patches, if that's something you're interested in. Those are all in the shop. This is just my give. I put this bag of stuff to give away. Oh, there's a little sticker. I put this bag of stuff to give away in my backpack when I go to Disneyland. And I like here's that's the light version of it. I recently gave away a lot of stuff with all the shipments that I sent out with all the banners. I was like, throw random stuff in. Everybody gets something a little extra. Yeah. Just to kind of tidy up and lighten up my load around here. I do shop, some of the stuff. So shirts, I don't make the shirts. All the just look the video description. Every one of my videos has a description at the bottom. And in that description, there's a bunch of links telling you where to get all the stuff. That's the easy. I was like, I could send each one. But shirts are done print on demand. I don't print the shirts. I don't have room to have a whole warehouse here and do shirts. They're print on demand. I've got them on Spreadshirt and I've got them on Teespring. Teespring has the most recent designs on them. As far as patches and stuff, the shop.BatuBountyHunt.com or shop.MubosDBC takes you to the same place. Or saviswork.shop, I think also will take you to the same place. I forget all the URLs I own. But a lot of those things, there's links in the video description for every single video I do. It has the same set of links. There's even copied onto this video, so you could always find them on every video. Be the Spark patch. I know. How about a Be the Spark pin? How about a Be the Spark pin with my boy Sad on it? Maybe zapping a little something that says Be the Spark. That's what I think we're going to do on the next pin run. And I might actually be ready to take pre-orders in the next week, within this week, possibly, if I can get the design right. Because I already paid for them. All I have to do is send them the design, and they'll make them. Takes about 3 weeks. So, maybe Be the Spark. I like the Be the Spark one. I'm trying to incorporate a little something from everyone in the community. Pin from Zach, BBH Greebly. Nice. That's cool. I have a Batu Bounty Hunt Greebly on my jacket somewheres. Dude, check out this Bosk pin, by the way. Check that Bosk pin out. And he's got a little pineapple drink going on. A little pineapple drink. A little I want your yubs. Misfits Ewok crossover button. Oops. Be the Spark lighter. There you go. How do you make patches? The ones that I make like this are done with iron-on vinyl. I design them, put them in the Cricut. Like, I design them first in like Photoshop or design software. I use Affinity. It's a Mac specific one that's cheaper than Photoshop, and you only pay once instead of having to pay monthly, which I love. So you pay $50 one time instead of paying $30 a month for the Adobe stuff, and then you get it forever. But I do mine, and then I load it into the Cricut software, vinyl cutter, cut, iron it on, cut your fabric. Yeah, it's all thing. It takes time. It takes more time than I remember, like than I realize it does. Whenever I have to sit down and actually get down and do it, I'm like, oh, this is taking way too long. So, it's a lot of effort. Before I forget, are there any petitions anywhere to get official illustrated encyclopedias for Andor or Mando? Don't think there's petitions anywhere, but let's be real. Those don't do anything. Online petitions are cute. They're cute. Like, they don't generally... They're cool, and they're a nice symbol of interest in a certain whatever. They don't do anything. Did I get the Universal? I did. Yeah, it was like $90 or something like that, and I got all three, or like everything on the iPad version. I did. I was like, yep, let me just do it all. I like the Affinity Suite. I've been using it since 2019, I think, to November of 2019. Maybe it was 18. I think it was 18. November of 2018. Yeah. And I did the same thing back then. I bought them all. They were on sale for like Black Friday, and they were like half off, and so I bought every single one. And then now they did it was $99 for all three, and you get the iPad version for free, and all your previous brushes and purchases can import over. So I just did that too. It was worth it. I know, it's one of those things like, yeah, I'm gonna use it. It's nice to have the newest stuff. So it was a worthwhile expense for me. They put those books out for everything. They do, but the reason Silly Palm brought it up is because we don't have one for Mando yet. There's no visual dictionary, illustrated encyclopedia, whatever you want to call it, visual guide. There's not one for Mando yet. And it's interesting. There should be. So maybe when the series is over. Technically, we never got one for Rebels. Ooh. We got the art book for Rebels. And that's really good. But yeah. Affinity 2.0. Yeah, so Affinity is the Photoshop type software that a lot of Mac users like to use, because we don't have to pay for here. You want to see? Do you want to see it? Let me see if I can bring this over, and I'll show you guys a little bit of Affinity. Can I screen share? There he is. Hi, baby Yongus. I'm going to turn off my stream stickies. And this is Affinity. This is how I make little baby Yongus. You guys who stay late get to have a little fun So, like, this started out as just a photo of the background from my little bar up top. And these are some of the things that I've got on this. You can see just some of the layers that I've got put on there. Youngest this... Oh, what happened to his head? Youngest this time around. So I can put the hair on him. He almost had sunglasses for this one. But there's a little hat. I could put a little party hat on him instead. And these are just like simple. This is so rudimentary Photoshop. I don't know how to Photoshop anything. But I can go in here and I can put his tattoos on his face. If I want to bring those back. And his earrings that I put on there. Like very... It's all like... Oh, here, look. Top hat. You got a little top hat. And so notice it's transparent on the mouth. So then I export the image. And then when I export the image, I put it as an overlay on the camera.
And little baby Youngest comes out, and then you can say hi and thank you for all your super chops that you give when you when you say hi to baby Youngest.
And that's baby Youngest. That's how you baby Youngest, everybody. Need a visual guide for Book of Boba Fett. There's no info on the R0 from Garsa's Sanctuary. He doesn't even have a name. Trying to think. With R0. What was the R0? I don't remember that. I would love to find out more about a specific element of the show. Right on. Right on. There was a lot of background stuff I'd love to know more of. Don't know why, but I'd like to see a patch or shirt that says droids, not roids. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, the drummer. I was like, I'm trying to place R0. I'm like, I know what an R0 is, but why can't I place it? The drummer. The little drummer droid. I got to see it for real in person at Star Wars Celebration. They had a really cool exhibit. Wait, he isn't real. He's very real in all of our hearts. He's very real. Let me save my thumbnail. And don't save that version of Youngest. Let me quit that program. Love learning new things. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, we need baby Youngest with his sunglasses on. That's funny. Now, the most basic level Photoshop and Illustrator projects are collages. Yeah. I mean, it's literally just layers. It's a collage. It's a photo collage. And that's how I look at it when I put anything together. I didn't go to school for any of this stuff. Like, I was... Yeah, by the time I was like out of high school, Photoshop wasn't accessible to anybody that was like not a professional willing to spend like $800-900. No, it wasn't even a thing by the time I was at high. It wasn't even until like way later, and I did not go to college. By the way, I moved right out as soon as I could and came to Las Vegas, and here we are now. He didn't have a name tag at Celebration. I took some great photos. Oh, so it was a good exhibit, right? It was really, really cool. Youngest with sunglasses looks like he's trying to give you a ticket, bucko. Peace out, Joel. Have a good night. Have a good night. All right. I think it's time for me to peace out. It's already 12:54. Wow, we hung out for a while afterwards. There's about 30 of you. That's really cool you all hung out this late. But I think it's time to call it a night. July in San Diego, Youngest will need some shades. I have a feeling there might be a Youngest or two that show up. That one. Okay, good. I'm like not missing anything pertinent on there. But you know what's funny? Like I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling too tired. I might stay up and play a little Battlefront. I think a little. I dove back into Battlefront this weekend. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? You know what else I did this weekend? I talked about it on Friday when I was doing that GoldenEye stream. But on Saturday, I went to the Warhammer 40K World Championships tournament here in Vegas. I caught wind it was happening, but it wasn't just Warhammer. It was also Star Wars Legions. And so 4 channel members, specifically, like I went there, I paid my $25 to get in and walk the floor. And I recorded a bunch of me just kind of looking at it and seeing what it was. It's a very simple video, but I need to edit it and put it together. I shot some in cinematic mode, and I'm trying to learn it on the thing, and it's not great. But I need to just throw that together tomorrow. So tomorrow, channel members, I'm dropping a channel members only video on me going to the Little Miniatures convention and taking a look at all the stuff and seeing the Star Wars Legion it was kind of cool. It'll be a short video, just something different that I wanted to do specifically for the channel members. So, yeah, it'll be fun. All right. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Enjoy the rest of the week, everybody. Miss you guys. Well, I stay up all night here, where you were going to stay up all night. All right. Couldn't justify carrying a subscription from Adobe or something that I just do as a hobby. Yep, that's how I felt. Well, mine is technically work because I do thumbnails all the time, but Affinity is the same thing as Photoshop. Some stuff's moved around. Like, for the longest time, I worked off a bootleg Photoshop. Like, it wasn't bootleg. It was legit Photoshop, but it was the 32-bit version. I forget which version of Photoshop. It was legit, but I had some kind of weird thing on here that overrode the serial key. So it was like, yeah, I'm not paying $600 or whatever for that. It was before the subscription system, before Adobe Cloud. And then when new Macs couldn't handle 32-bit and they all moved to 64-bit, I couldn't use that old version of the program anymore, and I had to do something. So Affinity was around, and I was like, well, let's do that. It wasn't called Games Workshop. It was called LVO, Las Vegas Open, is what it was. It was really cool. But I'm gonna throw it out for the channel members. Be the spark, unless it starts a forest fire. Good night, friendos. I'm calling it a night too. I'm gonna go relax and play a little Battlefront, I think, and then fall asleep. And that's it. So I'll probably be live possibly tomorrow afternoon, evening, 3-4 o'clock my time. And if not then, or also then I'll probably do it Friday as well. Just a random whatever I feel like stream. So I will see you there. Have a good night. It was always wonderful hanging out with all of you. You know I love you. Until next time, you know the deal. Don't be a moof milker. Actually, no, don't be a moof milker. Be the spark. But it's good night, but not goodbye. See ya.